factorization. Prime factorization. Which is also known as AKA product of primes, and sometimes I call it the beloved tree thing. Again, we will cover today what took you probably a week and a half last year. We'll cover in one day because you're just that smart. When you do prime factorization, there are two different ways you can do it. Anybody know what they are? One is called the factor tree, and the other one is called division by prime. And we shall do them both just because you'll enjoy this to know it. Let's say I have the number 100, and I'm asked to prime factorize it. Now, sometimes they'll tell me use division by primes, or sometimes whatever. I am going to do it both ways just so you see it. If you're doing a factor tree, it just looks like this. They call it a factor tree because it looks like branches of a tree. You take 100 and you just break it down into two factors. What times what gives you 100? There's no wrong answer as long as it's something times something gives you 100. You could do 50 times 2, 4 times 25, 10 times 10, whatever Wade says. All right, we'll do 10 times 10. Now, your little tree doesn't stop until you get a prime number. Neither one of these 10s are prime, so you can break them both down again. What times what gives you 10? 5 times 2, and 5 times 2. Are those prime numbers? If they are, you can stop. Well, we know 5 is a prime number and 2 is a prime number, so it's probably best to circle them so that you know that's the end of your tree. These are this is your prime factorization. And I strongly suggest you rewrite it from least to greatest, just so when we correct it, you have it. It's 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. Now, I'm not so sure, maybe now that you're in 7th grade, they'll just say you can write it using exponents, which is 2 squared times 5 squared. That gives you 100. That's your prime factorization. Now, division by prime looks like this. You start off with a number, and you are going to divide it. Okay, but it's called division by primes because you need to divide it by a prime number. So you pick any number that's prime to divide 100 by. Carter, W?
2.
2. And usually it's good if it's even just to cut it in half. So yes, you take 100, you cut it in half, divide by 2, it's a prime number, you get 50. Then you go to your new answer and you do the same thing. Well, 2 goes into 50, so you cut 50 in half, you get 25. Is 25 a prime number? No. What number goes into it? 5. And you get 5 up there. Is 5 a prime number? Yes. And then all these ones that you divided by are the prime numbers that remultiplied to give you 100. So you still end up with 2 times 2 times 5 times 5, just like you did over there. Division by primes, prime factor trees, it doesn't matter which. We should probably try 100. Ooh, a hard one. Is there a hard one? Right out of the book it says, find the prime factors of 60 by dividing by prime numbers. So here's your 60. It didn't say factor tree, it said dividing by prime numbers again. If it's even, I would cut it in half and use 2 as my prime number just because that's easy to work with. Half of 60 is 30. 30 can be split in half. You get 15. Can you stop at 15? No, because 15 can be divided by 3 and 5. Those are all prime numbers, so that's your answer. 2 times 2
times 3